Hello and welcome to episode 3, the first of 2026. Happy New Year to everyone.
Happy New Year.
It is
Happy New Year.
Bricking It, the Universal Studios UK podcast.
That's a very FM BBC Radio Botswana voice.
It was very FM. That's
Shall
a
I
great
do
one.
the entire podcast using this voice?
I'll be disappointed now if you didn't.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just going to use my normal voice from now on.
Yeah.
My name is Mike. I have the YouTube channel Universal Studios Great Britain
Straight in with the plug.
Updates.
Yeah.
There are no one else here around the table that has a YouTube channel apart from these two lovely gents.
I am. I'm Andy from Project Universal, the number one Universal Studios UK source.
And I'm Lawrence from University Bedford. I focus on quality over quantity. So you might have seen me.
So when does the quality start?
I can just see. I can see Andy loading up a sound bite. Go on. Hit
So
me.
what was your YouTube channel called?
It's University Bedford.
Oh,
Can you hear those crickets?
crickets.
They love it.
All right, let's do this thing.
Well, look, it's so great to be back, and do you know what? I think I meant to say last week, but the feedback that we've got has been just so overwhelmingly
Yeah.
pleasant to read. And I think I speak for us all in saying that we're eternally grateful to
Yes.
all of you.
Keep
for that.
it coming. Stroke
Yeah.
my ego some more. I
Very
like it.
Very pleased with
Yeah.
how this the reception of this podcast has been amazing.
Yeah, and we're just going to keep on rolling.
Roller coasting.
Keep rolling. Keep rolling.
Do you know what's happening
Yeah.
this year?
Yeah.
This very year. This finger's hovering.
Yeah, no, finger. Oh, it's beautiful.
Oof.
Wow. So if you thought Fred Durst was in the room,
Isn't he dead?
Fred's
dead.
Is Fred dead? I'm going to have to, sorry guys, I'm going to have to Google this now.
So whilst you Google
Right.
that,
Yeah.
it's
Can you just
2026.
ask Siri?
No.
Could do, couldn't I? Yeah. Is Fred Durst from Limp Bizkit dead?
Just thinking.
It says working with ChatGPT.
Come on, is Fred Durst dead? And that was your cue.
No, and the thing is, really annoyingly, it didn't read it out. It says, as of today, Fred Durst, the frontman of Limp Bizkit, is alive.
Right, moving
Reports, recent reports of his death have been confirmed as hoaxes. So still alive. He's still rolling.
This is why we're not a showbiz breaking news podcast.
Absolutely. If you want that, go to TMZ or TMZ if you're that side
you're
of
American.
the pond.
I
Otherwise,
think even though I'm English, I would still say TMZ.
would you?
Yeah, it's just because that's what people say.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, to be honest, it was never on my radar, and then
Fred Durst died, so everyone had to Google it, and TMZ was the number one source.
He's everywhere. Yeah, TMZ's your number one source.
Yeah.
But no, I was only really familiar with the TMZ thing during the zeitgeist experience that was Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp. That was the most
course.
sensational.
It was good.
I mean, look, no disrespect. Look, we all do some good content on YouTube. I don't think we'll ever hit those peaks.
yeah,
Maybe
no.
we should start literally shitting the bed here in Project Universal HQ.
Yeah, what was the exact
don't
term?
shit.
What was it?
Too
€50
late.
fine.
Yeah,
Sorry.
on
what
the
was
floor.
it? It was,
You shit on floor, €50 fine.
I'm trying to remember exactly what it was. What was it?
Mike's trying not to spit his beer everywhere.
This kit's expensive.
That's from the In-Betweeners movie.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what they say as soon as they turn up to the hotel. Welcome to the hotel.
Right.
You shit on floor, €50 fine. And then some fella walks down the path. He says, "Oi, so-and-so, you owe me €50. Come on, this is the Universal Studios.
Yes.
Bricking it, the Universal Studios.
It's 2026. Construction starts this year.
This next week, hopefully.
Next
week?
Yeah,
Next week.
We said that in sync.
I know. I thought I was hearing double.
Yeah, I thought it was an
That was
echo. but it
weird,
wasn't.
man.
Weird.
It was like exactly at the same
Got our
time.
very own Team Rocket.
Wow.
Make it double.
Wow.
Right, it says here, episode 3 topics, bullet point, discuss the concept art, themed areas, possible rides, possible shows, Waterworld, Lake, Lagoon, theatre, possible shops, restaurants, Harry Potter, Vesalones. Okay. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you all in the next.
Obviously, being a audio podcast, you're going to have to get the map up on your device.
Yeah.
Unless you're driving, in which case use the powers of your mind to imagine the
I'm pretty
tapestry
sure
which
that
will
the-
paint before you.
I'm pretty sure the majority of people have seen this concept art, so it should be pretty straightforward.
Basically, at this
Should.
point, it's what I see when I close my eyes. I've seen it that much.
Yeah.
Mm.
I remember when I first started playing Minecraft, I used to go to sleep and all I could dream about was fucking digging up dirt and blocks and shit. And it drove me insane. It was like World of Warcraft all over again.
Yeah,
Because, of
yeah.
course, I did World of Warcraft and I used to
course.
go sleeping dreaming of
All of
fucking
that.
killing elves and night
Really?
elves and
That-
shit.
like it was taking over your subconscious.
God, I loved that game.
Did you?
Yeah,
Have you not?
World of Warcraft was great.
You're not kind of. Is it still going?
Yeah,
There's
you
new
could
expansions
still kind
coming
of-
out all the time.
there is new
Really?
expansion next
Yeah.
year. I think it's called World of Warcraft Midnight. I think it's called or something like that.
Does it still look kind of the same?
Yeah. I
That's-
think they gave
yeah.
it a little update maybe 10
Yeah.
years ago or something, but essentially it's
paint.
the same
It's
game.
like 20 years plus old. Isn't
Yeah.
Wow, man!
I
Like,
think 2005, 6, something like that it came out. I remember started playing it about 2006, 7. I started playing it with me dwarf priest I was.
a dwarf priest.
And I got a few
Just
other
like real
characters
life.
as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not short, I'm fat. Well, I shouldn't say
Just a bit late on the buzzer. Damn it.
Okay. Move on.
Right, okay. Let's talk about the concept art.
Let's.
So, if you have seen it, you know what we're talking about. We're talking about an image which has potentially the theme park that we're going to get right here
Yeah.
in Bedford. I mean, I say potentially. It's coming. We just don't know quite how like this image it's going to be.
We can assume there are going to be changes because if you look at the very first concept art for, let's say, Epic Universe, for example,
Yeah.
it was basically the layout was there, but there was a few changes. Like if you think of Dark Universe, there was a theater instead of a roller coaster.
You see, I've heard that was actually like a pivot quite late in the day.
I'm not. Have you seen the length of that coaster?
No,
She's short.
I haven't. I've been kind of avoiding spoilers. I'm going,
I shall
Later
say no
this
more.
year.
Then I shall say no more.
but I've heard that is the disappointment of the day.
Disappointment's maybe a little
Is it?
extra. It's a good ride. It's just short, but you can tell it was maybe a last minute addition. But I think it does make sense because in a park where there's already 3 shows, there's a Harry Potter show, the How to Train Your Dragon, great shows, and then there's the central like fountain show. I don't think they needed another theater. So to stick a roller coaster credit in there, it's probably a good shout.
Yeah. So
We digress.
we do digress, but ultimately the concept art was broad brushstrokes.
Very, very similar. Beijing was a similar situation.
Beijing's pretty
as well.
accurate, man.
Yeah.
But then obviously, like if I'm remembering correctly, they kind of tagged on the Wizarding World a little bit kind of like after the fact in terms of the
Yes.
concept
There
art.
was a castle in the original
Yeah,
concept
yeah,
art, but
yeah.
it wasn't like obviously Hogwarts.
Sound familiar?
Well, yeah, I mean, we'll get onto it, but we have Shrek, what looks to be Shrek, where we imagine would be the
Genuinely,
location.
I have I get because the conversation about Shrek keeps on coming up. I just don't think like it's relevant to us.
Yeah,
old
we're
guys.
elder millennials.
Right.
Apparently, that's all we talk about is Shrek.
Apparently so, but do my kids know Shrek? No. And is it a kids movie? Yeah. And are we getting? Let's talk about the things that we know we're getting, right?
Yeah, it's very obviously from the concept art. Jurassic, we can say, is probably the deadest of certs.
The deadest of certs. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Every Universal resort around the world
Yep.
has
Well, it's
Jurassic.
It's a flagship brand, isn't it?
It's
Flagship
unbelievable.
IP.
Yeah, they're still making movies.
Yeah.
And they're still making hundreds of millions of dollars. They're not losing money.
Even if they are getting crappier and crappier.
I would say Rebirth was actually probably better than the last
I've not
two
watched it.
Jurassic Worlds.
Yeah, is it all right?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah,
Hmm.
and I know we spoke about this, I think, on the first episode, but I've got a piece of dinosaur skin from that movie.
You did. Yeah.
I look at it once a day, and I
Give it a
shed a
little,
tear.
get a little stroke.
I
Do you
do,
rub
yeah,
it
I
against
do.
your face?
I do. Yeah.
Did you kiss it?
Other body parts are available.
Yeah.
All right.
It looks like a piece of jerky sat on the shelf. It's awful.
Nice.
But let me just say, the one I'm most interested in the
Go on.
concept art
Yeah.
is what
You've just
showed us the whole thing. All of it.
Just so the visual cue that we received was the picture of the whole
it's
thing.
what looks like
Hill Valley.
Hill Valley. Now this is
Courthouse
the one. Yeah.
Square, is it?
Yeah. So this is the thing that I've I listen to theme park podcasts from around the world. And this is the thing that people are talking about, stateside. They're talking about obviously over here. They're talking about, I listen to this podcast with these great Australian dudes, and they're talking about it.
Yeah.
This is the thing that's really captured the imagination.
Yeah. Because
It's gotta be, hasn't it?
there's no Back to the Future anywhere currently as of because there are rumors it's going to go back to Orlando in some capacity. But
Yes.
the ride is long gone from both west and east coast of the States. Did I know, Andy, you've never been, but did you do Back to the Future the ride back in Lawrence?
Yeah, Hollywood.
In Hollywood.
Yeah.
What did
Yeah.
you think? Did you like it?
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it. Although, see, I was kind of born in this weird. I was born in this weird time. So I'm 39 now. So when the movies came out, I was too young for them.
Mm-hmm.
So and then when I got to the age where I could appreciate them, they weren't kind of cool at that time. And in sort of like the mid 90s. To late 90s, they weren't really in because everyone was kind of rebelling against the 80s thing back in that time,
Yeah,
right? It
right.
kind of was like, 80s are
Well, it wasn't
no
quite
longer
nostalgia
fashionable.
then, was
Yes.
It wasn't. And then, I got to kind of my mid 20s, and I'm ashamed to say I was in my mid 20s before I watched one of the movies.
Wow.
Actually, I watched the third one first.
What is this madness?
Right.
Yeah, this is wrong.
And I did watch the third one much earlier, but then I got it. But I rode the ride before I'd watched one of the
Okay.
movies. So the
Right.
whole thing was a bit of
You
a
were like,
mystery to
what's
me,
going on?
but I loved it. Loved
It's- Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good ride. I don't think it's translated well to The Simpsons. I think the technology for the ride
No.
system is very tired
Yes.
and could do with being ripped out. Again, that's another conversation for another day, for another podcast probably, considering it's never unlikely to be something that we get over here. But
Indeed.
I think I would just be happy sitting in the courthouse square and
You're just
hopefully
lapping
there's a
it up.
cafe which has got Michael Jackson
Yeah.
serving drinks from a TV screen. I think
But you
I
know
would
what
just be happy living that.
yeah.
The
that
diner.
thing. Because if it's a what are they called?
A launch coaster.
A launch coaster, it's not for me.
Well,
I don't do launch
Yeah,
It's gonna be a
coasters
big-
you
it's gonna
don't.
be a
because it
biggie.
might take
Yeah.
my heart out.
It might do. You'll be old by then.
Yeah.
Oh, don't swear at me.
No,
That's
I did not
rude.
swear.
That's
Where's your
rude.
proof?
We're
Wait,
supposed to.
Am I
we're
hitting the
supposed
right
to-
button?
I don't think that really applies when you're holding a finger up.
Yeah.
But no, look, that is. I'm certain that's the one that's got everyone talking about
Yeah.
this project
Yes.
around the world.
Mm-hmm.
Because
And-
now it's
Yeah.
nostalgic now. It's bang on time. I mean, I was born in 79,
Mm.
right? So when Back to the Future, when did that come out? 86?
I think it was, yeah.
So I was 6, 7, 8. I could appreciate them sort
Yeah.
of movies.
Yeah.
Well, it might have actually been a little earlier. Say if you was born in 76 and you were 10,
Yeah.
you're pretty close to then becoming an adult and then realizing how shit adult life is.
Yeah.
And wanting to go back to being a child and enjoying everything about your childhood, which included Back to the Future. I mean, that's
Yeah.
the reason that this is, it's as nostalgia works. That's the
Yeah.
reason, because you want to forget life.
Yeah.
And go back and be a child
It's
again.
why theme parks work, and it's
Yeah.
why they exist, right? It's so that we
Exactly.
can do that, and I think no IP represents that succinctly as Back to the Future. It really does, and the crazy thing is, as old as those films are, they still resonate with people
It
today.
was on today. I watched it.
Was it? Yeah.
It was on today.
I was kind of, obviously during all of this, my kind of enthusiasm for the franchise has surged, and I was talking to my 4-year-old son about it, and I showed him the front of, because I got it on got the trilogy on the Blu-ray. I showed him the front. He said, "That's a cool car." It's like, should we watch the movie? And it is a bit beyond him at the moment because it requires a bit of concentration. But there are bits in it. He was loving it, absolutely loving it. It's like it's fantastic. But we're talking about, this could potentially be the largest roller coaster in Europe.
Yeah. It's not Universal style to chase records.
No.
But they've got the capacity to if they want to.
Yeah.
And they've referenced making an impact when in the planning docs. They've referenced building big.
Yeah. Let's be honest, they didn't need to make that shape a building.
No.
The whole concept art looks like Courthouse Square. You got Mayor Goldie Wilson driving around.
And save the clock tower, Mount Mayor Goldie Wilson.
It's just, was that his name?
Yeah, I think it was.
Goldie Wilson.
was.
Yeah.
But interestingly, they used that same set for Gremlins.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
So could we?
Was it a bit snowy though in
it was.
Gremlins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you didn't actually see the clock
Festive
They took it
overlay.
from a
face
different
on.
angle, didn't they? They
did.
just got that row of shops.
They did.
Festive overlay.
So maybe it could.
But that sound. It's not soundstage, but that kind of, those frontages used for so many movies.
Yeah.
Because if you do the studio tour in Hollywood, they just reel off the tens of movies that were filmed there.
Yep.
And it's like, no, what? But then it makes sense because they show pictures of them.
Yeah. Although it did burn down, didn't it?
It burned down, but don't worry. It's
The
been
OG's
built
gone.
back
In
exactly the
Bedford.
same. But no, like genuinely, there's an interesting thing though, because, you said, Mike, they're not interested typically. Like Universal don't chase records. They're not interested. In this country, we have a theme park operator who is very interested in chasing records.
Oh God, aren't they just?
Right? So Merlin Entertainment's, Legoland, Chessington, Thorpe Park, Alton Towers, they are obsessed with chasing records.
It's like Alton Towers for forever. Can't open a ride without it having some sort of world's
first or something. Yeah.
Oblivion, world's first vertical drop.
Yeah.
Smiler, the 14 loops. Wicker Man, the first wooden coaster with fire.
Yeah. Air was the
Only
first.
'cause it's a
flying.
stupid idea.
Yeah.
But it wasn't even the
Fire
first.
and
There
wood.
was one at Six Flags Magic Mountain did just that.
Yeah.
And so they couldn't even get that right.
What happened to that? They did it burn down.
Yeah, it's no longer with us. R.I.P.
But my theory is that there is a kind of a weird, maybe it's kind of backwards logic, but there is this weird idea in my mind that Universal understands that the theme park conversation in this country is quite tabloidy. It's very like, okay, world's first, world's biggest. It's all about that kind of chasing the big thing, chasing the headline. And I wonder if it's almost an act of cultural sensibility of them to do something absolutely bloody ridiculous.
That's a really good point. Because whenever Alton Towers has owned something, as we say, it's been the world's this, the world's that, Britain's this, whatever.
Yeah.
So is it like it's only worth riding if it's breaking a record?
I think we might not feel like that in this room, and you might not feel like that listening to this. But I think a lot of people, and particularly ultimately, a lot of people, the customers to this park are going to be families, and parents are the ones that spend the money.
Yeah.
But they spend the money on the thing that they think their kids want. And their kids will want the thing that's been talked about in the playground. And the thing talked about in the playground is the world's biggest. It's going to be
the biggest,
the
the best.
extreme,
Yep.
the most extreme version of whatever.
Yeah.
And they don't want to be defined as the most expensive, right? Which
Yes.
they will be, but that's not what they want to define themselves as. So they're going to have to be the most, best, fastest, highest, something else. It's possibly an overthought piece of logic.
Do you
I
think
think-
we'll get the highest
I
whilst you're on there?
see.
It's only
I did a video on this on my YouTube channel, Universal Studios Great Britain Updates. Follow it for more information. But if it wants to,
Press a button.
I was gonna hit that next
I
time.
thought you were going to
Every
get
time
the
you
whack,
plug.
whack, whack, wow.
No.
but
He caught me off guard.
I've got to get in there quick. Follow. So, we can assume thematically it makes sense for a Back to the Future ride to go 88 mile an hour, right? It would almost be criminal were it not
Yeah.
to go that fast.
It would be a huge.
It's going to be a launch as well. So I'll
opportunity.
just-
But that's
I'd have
height.
to do it.
That height
would.
suggests
do it
it's
together.
going to be about 250, 274 or something like that.
Yeah.
So I
would
can't
have
imagine
to.
it's going to be 300 because then it would be
No.
going into the hundreds of miles an hour, which
Yep.
just it doesn't go together with the theme. So I'm thinking,
But
it's
then
going to be
you're going to need a little bit of buffer.
for the shuttle
Yeah,
coaster.
yeah. So
Yeah.
you're going to need, an extra 20 foot on there because you're not going to go all the way.
We're not
to
going to
the
roller coaster tycoon it.
You're not
and
going to
fling it off
roller
the
coaster
end.
tycoon it and fling it into the A421, right? So, I mean, I think that we'll end up with something probably in the region of 250 to 280.
They're going to want to beat Hyperia, aren't they?
Oh, and they will.
Which is what 236.
236. Yeah.
So if they get 237, they've got it.
Then they're not going to like Blackpool Pleasure Beach this. They're
From
not going
sea
to
level.
Yeah. They're not going to do it. No, I think it's going to be absolute mega. And it's going to be, let's face it, right? And we'll kind of talk our way around some other parts of the map. But I think this is going to be the thing that draws the international visitor.
That's the headline. It's the headline ride, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because as much as we love dark rides, and dark rides are amazing and they are very expensive and they tell an immersive story, it's the coasters that get the headlines.
It is. And,
Yeah.
and people, I feel like the kind of, the dark ride is the connoisseur's choice,
Mm-hmm.
but the roller coaster is the everyman choice, right? It's the thing that, whether you're going on it or not, you're going to be talking about it.
Yeah. When you think theme park, you're probably picturing a roller coaster.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, yeah. So let's give it a ranking out of 10 likelihood. Back to the Future.
Back to the
Out of 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
I'm pretty
I'll-
dead set.
I'll go 9. 9 out of 10.
And that's why I am the number one Universal.
And I'm going to
Studios
split the
UK.
difference, and I'm going to go 9.5. So we hit 9.5 on average.
9
So
and a half
lovely.
average.
I think it's safe to say that it's happening. Write it down, everybody.
Right, it's happening.
So is there's only the one ride in that area, we can assume? Looking
Looks
at the
like it,
concept art.
but there might be. I'm just trying to think what else there could be that would be.
There'll be shops. There will be restaurants. There'll be a cafe 80s.
diner, right? Yeah.
Yeah. There is on the concept art as well. If you look on the lagoon, a theatre.
There is an amphitheatre. You're right. Yeah, yeah. I think what we'll see there. I don't think it will be anything particularly showy, but I wouldn't be surprised if we get like the kind of what is it? The under the sea ball kind of that sort of thing.
Right. Yeah.
Like a kind of a band playing 50s tunes, right?
Go Johnny Go 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 is
Yeah,
gonna be blasting
yeah,
all day every day.
Yeah, I think that would be great.
It would. That the atmosphere that would create.
I know, right? Yeah, have that and a hot dog, beautiful.
A dry hot dog,
Mm.
no sauce.
Pepsi free.
Are you? Is that,
It's casual theme park worldwide reference. What are you talking
do you know what? That's great. It flew over my head, but you're absolutely right. Love that. We've got some casual entertainment and a record-breaking roller coaster in a 9.5 out of 10 likelihood Back to the Future area.
Yep.
If we migrate around anti-clockwise, we move into Paddington. This is quite a contentious one.
I mean, we can assume Paddington because if you look, yes, Sandy, we know you hate nice
I
things.
tried to watch.
Yeah, you did try to watch Paddington over Christmas. How did that go?
Oh, it was awful.
Well,
You didn't enjoy it. Which one did you watch?
Whichever one was on telly, I don't know.
Okay, it's good.
Yeah, it had,
so you're paying attention.
Did it have Hugh Grant in it?
Yeah.
Oh,
That was 2.
That's a good one.
Is it?
They're all good.
Hey, no, I think that's the best one.
Yeah, it is, but they're all good.
Yeah, because the first one's Nicole Kidman, right?
Yes,
No
in the
idea.
Natural History Museum.
Yeah. And the third one's Olivia Colman.
Yes, and they go
Yes.
to Peru.
They
I
go to
liked
Peru.
Olivia Colman in
I-
Peep Show.
She's sensational, man.
Yes.
She's unbelievable. Okay, so Paddington looks to be a medium-sized scale dark ride with some flat
Yeah.
rides.
Couple of flats, maybe a playground by the looks of things.
Where have we gone? We gone
potentially.
anti-clockwise right here, yeah.
Anti-clockwise, that's where we are. Yeah. So if you zoom in, it looks like there's kind of some spinny ride with a massive jar of marmalade in
Yeah,
there.
well, that's clearly a monkey.
What?
Where are you looking?
wait.
Where are you looking?
Let me look.
That's a
Wait.
monkey bashing a drum.
A monkey?
No, that's not a monkey bashing a drum. That's a
monkey
jar of
bash-
marmalade.
It's what?
Where's the monkey?
It looks like one of them. you know them.
Show
mon-
Mike.
You know,
Show
like
Mike
in
what-
Toy Story, you get the monkey that bashes a drum. Boom, boom, and he's
yeah.
it
Or
looks
is it symbols?
Yeah. That's just the monkey. Monkey bashing a drum.
I see what you're saying, but yeah, no.
It's concept art. I could be right.
It's very
You could be
conceptual
hearing this
thinking.
first. It's a monkey bashing a drum area.
It's good that.
See, looking at that, there's a lot of paths and stuff, so that looks like a playground to me.
Could be.
Yeah. Like
It would fit. It looks like we've got
like
some
a
kind of
wooden castle-y type thing. Like
Yeah.
at Nebworth. Have you been on that one?
I can't say I have.
no, but yeah, like
I
a
went
kind of
as
a
a
tree
7-year-old. It's
toppy.
amazing.
Yeah.
Really
I know exactly. It's like a fort thing, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
that's it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's still there. A massive slide that went down the hill.
Actually, this fits. There's a because it would
What,
be
you
like
think they're theming it
the
on
treetop
Nebworth?
village thing that they all live
yeah.
in and blah blah
So
blah.
his aunt, whatever her face is,
Right.
will be there.
Yeah, okay, we've nailed
So
it.
we've cracked it,
right,
yeah?
we've cracked that one.
Locked in.
We've got the balloon ride, spinny balloon ride situation.
Teacups because tea.
Teacups because tea. And then there's a kind of a building there just off bottom left. Looks like a little dark ridey
Yeah,
situation.
we can assume that would be the street where they live. The family that
Crescent
kidnaps
thingy.
him.
Yeah,
and holds
yeah.
him prisoner.
I thought it was
Yeah.
supposed to be a child-friendly film.
It's about
I mean, the
animals,
last
but it's
time I
about-
watched a film that included kidnapping was it Bed Knobs and Broom? No, it wasn't Bed Knobs and Broomsticks. It was Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Oh, that's dark,
And that's
man.
given me bloody nightmare. I'm
That's
thinking
a
about
dark,
it now. I
dark
feel
movie, man.
anxious.
Like
Child
honestly,
catcher.
I remember as
Yeah,
a kid.
child catcher in that van when he put the
Yeah.
fake walls up.
I remember
and then-
going
van,
to
yeah.
go to my grandparents' house. The kid, and she'd be like, "Oh, yeah, should we put on a movie?" And she put that on VHS.
Yeah. You were lucky having a VHS.
Right.
We had a Betamax.
Oh, Betamax, Betamax. We had a flip book in my day.
But yeah, that child catcher, man.
Yeah, he was
dark.
evil, wasn't he? Bastard.
Right, continuing anti-clockwise, we get onto the hotel.
Yes. Very
Right.
big hotel. 500 rooms.
That's a lot of rooms.
That's a lot of rooms.
But it is a lot of rooms, but it's also not a lot of rooms.
Yeah, they obviously don't want to just go in and think, like, well, let's build 5 hotels. Let's
Right.
have 4,000 rooms. Because Disneyland Paris did that when they opened and they struggled to fill the rooms.
Yeah.
So they are learning from Disney's mistakes, I think, in that one.
Very wise.
Well, a
Yes.
lot of people will stay away just because it's the first year and they automatically think, oh, it's going to be.
That's
Yeah.
exactly
Gonna be
what
busy.
happened on
Yeah.
Epic Universe's opening day. Everything was walk on.
Yeah, it was dead, wasn't it?
Best day to go.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, the hotel's going to be a hotel. It's going to probably be.
But you know, they're building like another 2,000 rooms in the lake zone in
Oh,
phase two.
yeah. I mean, that's the
definitely.
thing. But like, this will be like the flagship hotel.
Yeah.
This will be
This will be spinny.
like their.
That's the Holiday Maker Hotel. The other one's going to be still Holiday Makers, but for conferencing as well.
Yeah,
And there'll probably be a budget hotel at some point, I would imagine.
It's like an Ibis with a shitty car park and a
Yeah.
barrier. There's someone who comes and steals your shit when you're sleeping. They'll hire someone.
Yeah.
So it's not an Ibis without someone smashing your car window.
Okay. So, yeah, come to
Should probably
Universal.
take that back.
Get
Yeah.
stuff
I made that
stolen
up.
from your car.
Yeah, I withdraw that comment. But yeah, this is going to be nice, and it looks like it's just going to enter straight onto the boulevard.
Yes, kind of like the Disneyland Hotel in Paris. But
Yes.
what is this big old box right on the east wing? Can we assume that? I don't know if that... But the bottom of the concept art, there's
This.
a big box.
This.
Yes.
Are we looking at
Now,
this here?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So this is, so this could be a conference center,
Mm-hmm.
which
I think
is
it's-
not very exciting.
No.
I have
I think
I've got a theory.
A mole.
You think it's going to be a
A
mall?
mall.
It could be in like restaurants in there
Yeah.
and stuff.
I would love it to be. I would love it to be a enormous
What about a ginormous
ginormous cinema, and
Yes.
I would like us to see premieres of Universal movies hosted here.
And if they have a stage,
Live show.
we could do a live show from there, couldn't we?
Well, we were talking about this actually. This predated you arriving, Mike, because
Yeah.
you were getting petrol or something. But
always fashionably late, Mike.
Yeah, always.
always. But we were saying, look, wouldn't we great do some live shows?
Yeah.
So, let us know in the comments if that would, tickle your fancy and you'd like to come and see.
Who's going to drive to see us waffle for an hour
Well,
whilst
you'd be part of the show.
slowly getting drunk?
You'd be part of the experience. You'd be able to stick your hand up
Yes.
and you'd be able to heckle us in real time.
And we'll
You'll
get
be able to
upset.
say, you'll be able to say, Andy, you are the #1 YouTube.
They'll say, oh, that's
Yeah.
what you look like.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I've never seen you without a bag over your head.
Maybe I'll just wear a bag on my head.
You might have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to go to Primark, get some paper bags.
Yeah. Anyway, I'd love it to be a theatre, a cinema theatre.
would be
Well,
good.
I asked View in Bedford once for a quote
Yeah, yeah.
on having a Back to the Future trilogy day,
Yeah.
where we did a stage talk, and then we watched a movie, and then we did another stage talk, and it was just a ridiculous amount of money. And then they have to talk to Universal to make sure that it's not out that day. Now, I think that it can only be used in a. I don't know, but the long and short of it was, it's the way I understood it, that if another cinema somewhere is watching it
Right.
on that day, you can't watch it, or some
Okay.
weird setup
Because
like that.
the
do with the
studio
licensing.
would need, the studio would have put it out in that theatre, and there's a chance you would be taking some of the revenue from it.
Probably that. And also that to make sure that they're not having a marketing promotion on whatever you want to watch, because then they think that you could, if they're doing a big Back to the Future type marketing gimmick, whatever it may be,
Yeah.
then that you could sort of
benefit
piggyback
from
on
that.
there.
Yeah.
So
okay.
So there's a lot of strict rules. It's much easier probably to find one of these mobile movie people who don't give a shit, and they just rock up on a park with a bloody great inflatable cinema smart screen and just watch the movie like that.
Yeah.
Because the licensing is their problem, not ours.
And that's why we can't do a podcast at Universal Studios.
Yeah. Why?
I thought that was your point.
Oh, no, I don't know what my point was. It just ran away from me. I was just having a rant about the cinemas. Anyway,
Yes.
my point is I couldn't do it in the end because A, licensing, they wanted to know the dates and I didn't know the dates, and B, it was just stupidly expensive. The View
Was it like
the View wanted-
ridiculously?
I can't remember now. It was like
Thousands and
$2.5 grand for the day or something for a screen.
right.
Obviously, they need to charge what they would normally make, which
Yeah.
is probably, let's be honest, the cinemas nowadays can't be that much because
No.
they're running on empty nowadays, aren't they?
Yeah.
But I abandoned the idea in the end.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day we'll bring it back.
But we could just I think it'd be much better for what the idea you've come up with is for the three of us
Yeah.
to sit on a stage and take questions. But we need a lot more information. I think it's a bit too
Yeah,
early
yeah.
days to do
Yeah,
that sort of
but
thing.
it'd be nice if we could, maybe even towards the end of this year.
Yeah, once next year. Yeah, this year. God.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
it's
We're
2026, isn't
already in 2026.
Yeah.
But it's
Christ,
you know,
I feel old.
even if it's, you know, I mean, it would be lovely to go back to Stuartby Village Hall.
Yeah, it'd
Ooh,
be
do you think
lovely
they'll
to
do
use
some
that.
more? What would
Only,
they do it
only
for?
if we can get the same outfit, the same motley crew of attendees.
You would want to face those.
I would love it.
I would certainly have a
I
doorman.
would live for it.
Turning away undesirables. If you know what I'm saying.
I'll turn
A
up.
wink,
I'll
wink.
turn up. Sorry, Ernie said you can't come in. Anyway, yeah. So
Your name's not on the list. You're not coming in.
So anyway, that bit of a tangent, but yeah, live shows, that'd be fun. Let us know if you like that will float your boat. But anyway, yeah, cinema would be great.
Bricking It Live.
Bricking
It's
It
got a
Li-
sort of very niche
Bricking it on stage.
name.
If that's not the name, I will be sad now.
Yeah.
Well, bricking it on stage.
But
or
bricking it on
live?
stage.
Bricking it under the lights.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bricking it and breaking a leg. There's so many options.
I think we're getting ahead of ourselves.
We
now.
are, but you know, it's.
Shall we talk about when we're going to win the Oscar?
Yeah. Oh, do they do Oscars for podcasts?
They do now.
Do they?
No.
Do they?
Oh, okay. Well,
I just want to thank everyone.
yeah, and then they'll start playing the music as you're talking.
Just want to thank all my Project Universal.
Right? Right. Anyway, cinema would be nice. What else?
So the rest of what we consume to be CityWalk.
Right. Yeah. Should we talk about CityWalk?
Because you've got it written
Now,
down here.
CityWalk. Yeah. So we had a few questions about CityWalk.
Oh, we're going to go on this tangent now.
Let's go on a tangent now. We're here, right?
So what are we doing now? What is
So-
CityWalk
right.
experience of someone who hasn't experienced it
Yeah,
before?
well, exactly. We did have a few questions. So Marky Fitz was asking CityWalk. He was saying, do you reckon there'll be a Weatherspoons there?
No.
No,
There will not be a
Absolutely,
Wetherspoons
it will not be there. And MH01 was saying, what sort of things do you reckon we'll get at CityWalk? Hard Rock Cafe is a given.
I'm not sure that is.
Really?
Well, I know.
I'm not sure that is.
I'm not convinced it is either. But a Toothsome Emporium is basically in the concept art.
Minus the chimneys.
It would be cool to get a voodoo donut.
Yes. And they're actually quite reasonably priced.
I've got no idea what these
Okay,
things
well,
are that you're speaking
this-
of, because
no.
I fall into the category of the next topic.
Well, that was exactly it, because I think loads of people who are absolutely pumped about this project will not yet have had the experience or the benefit of experiencing CityWalk.
It's
right?
expensive. It's expensive to go to Florida,
It's
Hollywood.
not
So
cheap.
not everyone has been and experienced it, certainly from the Bedford area and surrounding area.
Right.
This is going to be a brand new experience for a
Right.
lot
Well,
of people.
okay. So the people around Bedford, right? Now, if you are of the, if you're from Bedford, you're going to know exactly where we're talking about. If you're not from Bedford and you're from a UK town of any description, just apply your own town to this analogy. When we're going to talk about the Interchange Retail Park, think about your local retail park. When we're talking about Bedford High Street, think about your high street, because they are all the same. They are all very uninspiring and they're all fairly depressing. So, Mike,
Yes.
is CityWalk going to be like Bedford High Street?
Not at all. Universal's CityWalk is kind of an entertainment, dining, drinking, shopping experience. There's also entertainment there. There's a cinema. There's escape rooms in Orlando. There's places to watch. There's a theater like similar on the river. There's a place to watch. I feel like you're telling me to do things.
I was scratching my head. He was playing with his headphones. We're not.
That was a weird coincidence.
I know it
I'm
was.
like
It was.
panicking now as to what's
Everything's
going on.
fine. My ear started hurting for some bizarre reason, and I think you had an itch.
Yeah. I just had an itch.
Yeah.
So here's
sorry,
me
yes.
panicking
No.
that I've said or done something wrong.
No. We're just kind of acting awkward.
But whilst on the topic, you can stop knocking the table.
Was I knocking the table?
Yeah,
I don't know.
kicking it.
Someone kept shaking the table.
Oh, it
My
could-
microphone was wobbling all over the place.
Oh, sorry,
could be
that's
me.
Don't make me
Anyway,
get an
so
axe out.
CityWalk. Is
So-
there anything in this country that loosely resembles it in any way?
God, that's ooh. maybe like and this is going to do it a disservice, a seaside town seafront, perhaps, but that's a terrible analogy.
To me, like the only thing
Great Yarmouth,
that
crazy
kind
golf.
of
Well, there is a crazy golf
south.
there.
Yeah,
Like-
plenty of crazy.
At CityWalk in Orlando, there's 2 courses.
you've piqued Andy's interest.
I do like a bit of
I love
Great Yarmouth.
I love a crazy golf.
Yeah.
Like in my mind, it's kind of like, you got to imagine this now on a much grander scale, but it's almost like that tiny bit inside the O2 that's a little bit like a boulevard.
Okay, yeah, that's a much better analogy than one I
So
use. Yeah.
you know when you go into the O2 and you're like, you can go into the Indigo 2 or you can go into the arena.
Yep.
But there's like some places to eat and there's things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's all very stylized. It's all neon. It's bright. It's beautiful.
There's
it's
a theme
clean.
at times. Yeah.
It's polished. It's that, but like turned up to 11 and much nicer.
Yes.
And bigger.
Yeah. CityWalk, yes, in Orlando. Our CityWalk doesn't
Right.
look it.
No.
So we're going to get a CityWalk light by.
So nothing
by the
like
look.
Great Yarmouth.
No.
Sadly.
No.
Sorry for the delay there.
Indeed.
Can we do a comparison to Disneyland Paris? Because I have been to Disneyland
Disney
Paris.
Village is.
Now, I
of that
stayed
ilk.
at a hotel that had nautical themes. I can't remember what it was called.
Newport Bay.
That's the one. I
Okay.
stayed there. So that was at the end of the lake. You walked down the
Yes,
lake.
yeah.
You walked through a lot of shops, restaurants,
Disney
area
Village.
before you hit the metal
Yes.
detectors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's going to be like that.
But
Very much like
not
that.
quite as spread out because if I remember rightly, that's quite a long place. This looks
It's like
it's
a
gonna be-
Mm.
a street, isn't
Now,
it?
yeah. Now this is it, because like CityWalk, in most instances, is kind of quite linear in its experience.
A few offshoots
Yeah.
as well. Yeah.
Whereas ours looks to be kind of around a central circular plaza.
Yes, which limits expansions, you would assume.
Yes, unless they start little branches off.
Yeah, very
right?
true. Mhm.
And they might be doing some stuff in the lake zone potentially.
Yeah, I think they're going to concentrate on a lot of conference centres and stuff like that in the lake zone and hotels.
There's
I
room
don't
for a
think-
second gate, a smaller second gate.
Yeah, I don't think we'll see. I think they'll build a city walk and that will be that.
That'll be that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they'll just go big at the beginning. I mean, you're building it from scratch. You can do what the hell you want, can't you?
Yeah.
How excited out of 10 are we for CityWalk UK?
Yeah, I'm really up for
I'm
it.
buzzing for
Yeah.
that. I'll be
I think
honest,
that'd
like
be
that's one of the things that I'm like, how nice is it going to be? Instead of you can kind of go, do you know what? Like, let's just go for a few
Yeah.
beers.
Friday night after work. I've had a long
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
Let's go
Yeah.
to Toothsome.
Go down there, get
Yeah.
steaming drunk,
Yeah.
walk home.
You
Let's
will
go and
not
get,
be
like-
able to afford to get steaming drunk
No.
at CityWalk.
No.
It's going to be £12 a pint minimum, I would
Goldfish bowls of
Bloody hell.
cocktails.
imagine. Yeah, if you can afford it.
Well,
Jeez
go
Louise.
stop at Sainsbury's. We'll
Take
pick
some
up,
tinnies.
Pick up some tinnies.
Yeah.
Go to City Walk.
Oi, oi.
Get steaming drunk. Walk home.
They will definitely get through security with a 6-pack of strong brew.
But would security be on this side of City Walk or on the other side?
Well, in Orlando, you need to go through security to get to CityWalk.
I think security is going to be, so it does say in the documents, CityWalk's open to anyone, ticket or no ticket,
Mhm.
but you will need to still get through security,
Mm.
which is, that's fine. Makes it a
Yes.
safe.
Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
place. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I got kicked out of a pub once.
Yeah.
Where was it? It was like Castell or somewhere, like a seaside resort
Yeah,
for drinking
Mm.
bottles of Budweiser, but the slightly larger bottles. And they
Oh.
only sold the slightly smaller bottles. And they knew straight
Wow.
away.
I saw you.
Saw straight through that.
They were like, here we go.
I said, no, you can't bring your own drink. I said, Aaron, this is nah, we know you got the different. Yeah, okay then.
Telling
We
porcupines.
just went home.
Yeah.
That was that. They lost our custom.
They
What custom? You didn't buy anything.
Right. Should we migrate around?
Yes.
So we're following the unconventional anti-clockwise path. Now, before we get to
I did wonder why we were
illumination,
going that way
Well, because I didn't want to go from cert to cert because.
I just wanted to say actually
on.
because I pulled this up on my
Go on, mate.
Project Universal Facebook, and it was. I went through. I put a post out the other day, and I put was going through some documentation, and someone says you have to jump in the context is in the middle of this.
Okay.
He considers that the types of uses proposed would form part of a single destination functionality. Blah blah blah. This area is referred to by the promoter as the entry plaza and would form the gateway into the ticketed area. This would include shops, bars, restaurants, which seek to attract visitors before and after the ticketed area is open.
So we can get a breakfast.
But my point is if that's pretty much saying where you're getting a city walk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is where CityWalk is.
100%.
And we've
Although
got the
they
globe
don't
in the
use
middle
it,
there
they
as
just
well.
say plaza.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
They may not choose to use CityWalk, right?
That'd be City Run.
Yeah. Or City Circ.
City Skip.
In my case, it'll just be City Sit Down.
City Sit. Going around, before we get to Illumination, right? I think there's a little kind of bit.
There is.
Are we talking Amity?
Miniland. Well, it's hard to say it's going to be anything but.
Yeah.
It looks to be what could be the corpse of a shark hanging by its tail.
Yeah. And the design of the buildings look quite similar to the original Jaws buildings that they had in Orlando.
Yep.
And the buildings that they still have in Osaka. So these ones, if you look at the apologies, just whacked the table.
God, the anger, the anger in the room.
But there's just between the boulevard that kind of goes from CityWalk to the lake, and you follow that just round to the right. So you kind of hit the lake and you turn right. And then just on that path, between the path and the lake, there is this kind of this little collection of buildings. And that looks very much like we could see some Jaws-themed stuff.
But
whether it's a ride, I doubt it.
Well, there's a show building on the right-hand side.
Oh.
There's the little pond in the centre. Then there's the white building with like the tanny roof. And then behind that, there's a building.
Just like
What's
a
in
monkey
that
bashing a
building?
drum.
are correct.
We've moved on.
Now,
I've gone the wrong way.
Yeah, so that's really interesting, man. Because I looked at that show building and I read that as like it would be a theatre, right? A theatre behind one of these kind of entrance boulevard, high street. Like I thought it could be, like a kind of a Bourne Stuntacular.
Well, yeah, if you look in front of it
007,
on the entry plaza, there is what looks to be a theatre entrance.
Right.
So it could be attached to that.
But it could also be what you suggest.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a really because I'd not heard that take, but that does make some sense.
I mean,
Could be.
What else is the purpose of that area?
What is the purpose? Other than people wanting to get their photos taken
Just
with Bruce.
a photo with Bruce and probably a fish restaurant.
Yeah, fish and chips, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, we can't have a British Universal without fish and chips.
Well, that
Good Lord.
is true. That is
Shark
true.
and chips.
Shark fin soup.
Likelihood out of 10 coming to the UK Jaws.
I'm not sure. I'm not gonna. We've skipped. Have we skipped the ratings for Paddington and?
We did skip the ratings for
other
Paddington,
things.
so let's jump back to Paddington. What's the rankings? You don't like the
that's
movie,
your
but how
personal
likely is it?
opinion.
How likely is it coming?
I think it's probable that they'll do Paddington.
Yeah.
Yeah. To give it that British identity
Yeah.
for a kids area, I think so.
Yeah.
As long as
I'll go on it as long as it's not a launch coaster.
like as long as nothing absolutely toxic happens to the IP in the next 5 years.
Well, like Paddington comes out as a racist.
Some video comes out of him, as a younger bear doing something inappropriate,
making some mistakes.
We were all young once, blah blah blah. But no, I think for me it's like an 8 out of 10, right?
Yeah, I would go slight. I'll go 8.5.
Would you 8.5? You're going to shade me on that.
Yeah. We're looking at you, Andy.
9.
9.
That's an 8.5
I don't
average.
know.
Okay.
I know you guys know better. I mean, I don't care much for the IP,
No.
but I do think it's highly likely that it will come here.
Yes.
So I'll go 7. So you guys can
Okay, all right.
7.5.
Oh, okay.
Who wants to work out the average?
Nice. 8. There you go.
8.5.
Right, okay. So Amity and Jaws, how likely do you think? I'm going to go for 6.
Yeah,
I
I'm
would
not
agree with that.
entirely convinced. I get it. It is a great nostalgic movie for a certain age group, but does it have pulling power nowadays?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who, if like back in day, if you'd have said what's your favorite movie, a lot of people might have said Jaws.
Yeah.
People saying that now,
Yes.
Unlikely.
That is
Because
highly
the same the different generation, but the people that would have been wowed by Jaws of this newer generation would be more, Christopher Nolan fans, right?
Yes.
That they'll be like, no mate, Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer the ride.
Yeah. I mean, I'd go on it, but
it'd be really, really slow.
it would be
wouldn't
really slow and
boring.
It would have it would not be uplifting in any way.
The last 5 minutes
I'm
would be
not-
exciting though.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking. I had a go at watching it 2 days
Did
ago.
you?
And
Yeah.
I got about 20 minutes in. I thought, I just can't do this.
Oh,
Did
not
you?
enough car chases.
No,
It was just.
I spread it over 3 days.
I saw it at cinema.
Did you?
I went to see Barbenheimer.
What?
Did you? You did the
I
double
did the
header.
Barbenheimer, yeah.
What the hell's
Barbie
that?
and then
Oh,
Oppenheimer.
Barbenheimer. I thought it was like like these guys when a Jurassic Park comes out, and then Dinosaur Park would come
I know-
out
I know
made
exactly
by
what you're
some
saying.
real shitty,
yeah, like
Z-list
yeah, yeah.
studio.
Oh,
I
yeah,
thought
yeah,
that
yeah. The
Barbenheimer
Asylum.
would,
Yeah.
that's
Right.
it, yeah. Barbenheimer would be like a really low cost, like a they had a firework and they just set it off. So you're
That'll
saying I
show
should
the
just watch the
Japanese.
last 5 because I know the story of the bomb and that. So
No, like-
if I just watch the last 5 minutes, will I be happy?
No,
now?
not really. No.
because it's like non-linear. So like the most exciting part of it is when they're testing the bomb.
Yeah.
Like that's the most
I'll
kind
just
of
watch that bit. I'll watch it on YouTube.
dripping
Find it
bit.
called
But,
TikTok. That's for people with real short attention
But
spans.
then, like,
I
the
watch
mo-
TikTok and
yeah.
Do that.
just get the exciting
but
bits.
it's like a character drama, man.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's very well received.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it said 8.4 on IMDb, and I thought I'm gonna have to give it a go, but I just couldn't.
You just couldn't.
Not enough
couldn't.
fart jokes in it for you, isn't
There
it?
was no fart jokes. There was no nothing.
It's very
It was
disappointing.
awful. I'm just
Yeah.
looking at my console here, seeing what sound effects I've got, but I really haven't got anything.
More sound effects, man.
I'll have to get some fart noises on there.
You
won't I?
have to load some up. Okay, going round, Minions and Illumination. We don't really need to talk too much about this. It looks like it's going to be a carbon copy of Beijing.
Yeah,
Exactly
I
that.
think
With
they'll
that
do
coaster on the building that's over the lake,
Yeah.
not being an actual coaster
Correct.
because the ride is inside that building.
Yeah.
So it's just a facade.
It's just it's a fake.
all
So
a
they could,
bloody
they could.
facade.
This could be the master plan here. They could make an actual coaster
They could.
It's possible.
and then put a fake indoors.
They could do the reverse.
Just a load of painted on
Yeah.
doors.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like it.
It's a little switcheroo.
Yeah.
Okay, out of 10, how likely? It's a 10 out of 10. right?
11.
It's a
just-
given.
But
There's
if it's
no way it's
Illumination
not.
Land, are we going to get other Illumination properties? Like, could we get The Secret Life of Pets from Hollywood?
I would love to see it.
Because I don't want Minion Mayhem,
No.
which is a bad.
Is there a good Despicable Me Minion ride?
I don't hate the shooting ride in Orlando.
Really?
Yeah.
I've not had the pleasure yet.
It's just take it for what it is. It's a shooting ride.
While you're on a traveler.
you are on a moving walkway.
moving walkway.
It's fun. I like it. It never gets a big queue.
yeah.
It's the only downside is usually with the ride you get to sit down a little bit, but not on this one.
That's the thing. Like that down at a theme park, the sitting down in a chair is part of the attraction. Particularly
It takes
once
the
you
weight
get to
off for
certain
just a
age,
few
right?
minutes.
It does for after achy legs walking around Alton bloody Towers. all day.
Well, that place is hilly.
Yeah.
This is going to be flat, which is one of the reasons they chose it, isn't it? But Alton Towers is a mission.
It's a right pain. Okay. Right, let's keep going round because I think the next bit is the most contentious bit.
Yeah, 100%.
Right. So this is, to those who aren't looking, this is what looks like a little castle, right? A little castle, medieval
Tiny
thing.
little castle.
With, well, basically it's a show building with some turrets on it, right?
Yeah.
Now, discourse galore. The BBC say Lord of the Rings. Lots of people on the internet say, don't be stupid, it's Shrek.
Yeah, is that not the pub from Shrek?
That is is it the Ugly Duckling?
I
Right.
don't know what it's called, but it.
But
I
that's
remember
what they're,
looking into
that's
it
what
when
they're
Yeah,
trying
yeah,
to make
and-
us believe.
And that's fine, but we, as we've discussed, how relevant is Shrek?
Not very.
No.
There is a new movie on the way.
Is there?
Mm.
Okay.
Shrek
Well, that might
19 or whatever.
Yeah, that might change things. It might open it up to a new audience, blah, blah, blah. But is it going to have the same pulling power as, say, another IP, which would be Harry Potter and the Wizarding World?
This is the obvious place for
Yeah.
that IP, isn't it?
Yeah. Now, this is also in the Beijing concept art. This is where they had a rather
Yes.
generic-looking castle, and
Pulled the
everyone's
wool
like,
over
"Oh,
our
I wonder
eyes."
what that is."
Yeah.
And then it turns out to be Hogwarts.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Warner Brothers are in a funny
Yes.
moment,
Yeah.
and we'll have to kind of wait to see how that one shakes out, because how that happens will have an impact probably on theme park use and
Well,
the licensing and rights. and
signed
stuff.
agreements.
Yeah, I think any
They're
signed
gonna
agreements will
stay
continue.
as, yeah.
Yeah, but like new ones.
Depends how far along it is, doesn't it? I suppose.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, are the agreements in place for the UK?
well, that's the $1 million question.
Yeah,
Mm.
we just don't know, do we?
We don't know, and probably we won't know. I would expect we won't know for years, actually.
Well, there's two scenarios where we will know, isn't there? There's Andy gets his drone up and we start seeing what looks to be a suspiciously Hogwarts-looking castle
Yep.
rising from the ground like a phoenix.
Yeah.
Or, as part of the SDO, do they need to put in some sort of plans to the council, to whoever, that we will be able to work out the shapes of buildings?
I think no, I don't think so. I think that going down an SDO is a really clever way of closing the door on anyone seeing the.
So you don't think we're
plans.
going to see anything?
No, I think we'll have to figure it out ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
I think that in the plans, all they'll have to do is we're putting a warehouse of these dimensions here. It is going to house a roller coaster. Ultimately, the theming doesn't matter. They'll say it will have a maximum height of X,
Mm-hmm.
and that's all they need to say.
I mean, yeah, Alton Towers and the Chesington have done it recently with the Minecraft area. They just kind of say this is the dimensions of the theming item A, theming item B.
Yeah.
And then it's like we can kind of piece together bits. So
Yeah.
will it be like that, or will it not even be that detailed?
I don't think we'll know any of this type of thing till 2028.
Yeah.
I think soon we will start to see things go up sooner than that, I imagine. Like, if you think about Stardust Racers at Epic, that was finished, was it 2023 the track was completed? So these rides go up
Yeah,
a
but did
long
we know
time
the
before.
theming then? That's what we're talking about. Well, we might be able to see the buildings and the roller coaster and that, but we need to, if we're talking about the theming,
The
they don't have-
overall theme, yes.
that doesn't come till the building's complete, does it?
It is going to be interesting. I think with the Universal aren't going to tell us anything.
No.
We knew some of the stuff with Epic because of the work that Alicia and BioReconstruct had done, right?
Yeah.
That's how we knew, right? Literally eye in the sky stuff and poring over patent applications and
Mm-hmm.
you name it, trademarks. We will still have trademark applications to look
Yes.
at in this country.
Yep.
One of the things which I think isn't quite clear to us yet is with this SDO, we don't. So this is kind of like the blanket acceptance that it's going to be done.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it does also say in some of the earlier paragraphs that this is basically like for everything they do, they will need to make supplementary applications, but they will just automatically be rubber stamped.
Mm-hmm.
It's whether or not we will get visibility of them, and I'm not sure that we will.
I don't think we will.
No.
They don't have to. They don't have to submit. The only way we can tell is when it goes to Bedford.
Yeah.
Bedford Borough Council, and then they have to put it up on the.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't. I don't know if it will be if any of these documents will be uploaded to the government website. I mean, it's possible that some might, because ultimately this whole thing is being pitched as the ultimate collaboration between
They've been transparent through every step.
the
haven't they?
corporation, which is Universal, and the British government.
Mm-hmm.
So that it will be. We don't know quite how that's going to pan out. It will be interesting. Now, Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter, I think we kind of have touched on this before. We're not going to know for a while. I'd love to see Lord of the Rings. The more I think about it, the less confident I am in seeing it happen.
I know what you mean.
Because it just feels like like as much as I love it.
If they can get the licensing sorted, they're going to follow the money, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly. And it's like we talked a little bit about how relevant Shrek is to today's audience. Like, to a degree, you could say the same for Lord of the Rings. You could. Now, I don't think to the same extent. I don't think Lord of the Rings has aged any way like Shrek has, because it was done kind of in a timeless way. Of its time, but still timeless. Yet, I just feel like it doesn't resonate as hard as, if someone's going to be coming from the Middle East to flying into London Heathrow or Luton, right? Or let's say they're flying into London, they're going to go to 9 3/4 at King's Cross, they're going to go to the studio tour in Watford, and then they're going to come up here and they're going to hit the Wizarding World. That just makes so much sense.
Yeah,
it does. It's a easy win for Universal. So it's whether they want that easy win, if they want those bucket loads of money coming in every day, or if they are happy to take a punt on a new audience, because there's going to be some crossover between Potterheads and Tolkien heads.
Some, but then I like Soph, my wife. She loves the Wizarding World, right? And we've watched the Lord of the Rings movies together, and she's enjoyed them. But she wouldn't. If I said, "What's Mordor?" she'd go, "What?" Right? So I think maybe there is an overlap, but it's kind of you kind of have to. It's almost like a Venn diagram situation, right?
Yeah, I get that.
The more I think about it, the more likely I think it is that we're going to get Wizarding World. But I'm not sure we're going to get a Hogwarts Castle.
Oh, see, how could you do? It's almost like what they go hand in hand, right?
Yeah, but then this is the thing. It's like they've been so clear about them not wanting to cannibalize their their Florida holiday making traffic, all of that. That makes sense for the UK audience, but a large part of this park is not just attracting people from the UK, but from people from Europe and the Middle East and Russia and the select parts of North Africa. This is within a 4 or 5 hour flight from all of those places.
Yes, and 1 million Brits go to Florida every year, so they're not going to want to impact that. They're
not going to stop. People aren't going to stop. Those people that are paying already 10, 15, 20 grand a pop to go to Florida, and they're not going to go, well, it's okay because I'm going to have a day out in Bedford.
Yeah.
Not quite the same ring to it, is it?
They're not going to stop.
It's going to give you a taste between trips to Orlando for those people. But for the majority who either don't want to or can't afford to go to Orlando, are they going to want to say, well, we're not going to build Hogwarts? Screw those people.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, yeah.
Where are we going with this then?
Right.
Do we think Shrek,
No,
No way.
not a
Harry
chance.
Potter, or question mark for now?
So, okay, if I was going to give a score to both Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter, I would say Lord of the Rings a 7, Harry Potter a 9.5.
Really? You're,
Wow.
That's not what I want.
Throwing
That's
the
what
numbers
I
out there,
think it will be. If I would say I want Lord of the Rings by far more than Potter. Potter's a very problematic IP at the best of times these days.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but give us something new. Give us something
Yeah.
that the Thusies are going to thirst for and want to come across to the UK part for.
Love that. Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I think Lord of the Rings is probably sitting at around a 4 for me.
Really?
Likelihood. Yeah.
Oh, no, as in you don't want it or you don't
No,
think
I'd
it will
love
be?
to see it,
Okay.
but in chance, how likely it's going to be, which then, pushes, I guess, Potter into a 6.
Mm-hmm.
To be
I think I'd-
mathematically correct.
Okay.
I think about the same as you.
Yeah.
I think Lord of the Rings slightly lower,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Potter higher, just because if they can get the licensing, they'll follow the money.
They will.
Yeah. Right. Let's move on. We are over our hour now.
We
so
are. So
we will continue.
yeah, we will
We'll
continue.
move on to the
the show.
quite obvious James Bond show.
Well,
Well, you say James Bond, but that looks like the Waterworld Theatre.
It does, but this is Universal Studios United Kingdom.
yeah.
You
And
would put James.
yes.
They're going to have to cover James Bond in there somewhere.
If I mean, we don't know they have the rights, but we can assume based on
Yeah, who owns
rumours
them?
that they
Amazon,
have
yeah?
them. Yes, they do. Yeah,
Amazon will license it.
they also have the Lord of the Rings.
They do.
Yeah.
I think, I think Waterworld is great,
Yep.
but if
Great movie. Love it.
you love
A lot of people hate it. I
No.
love it.
God, it's terrible.
no,
It's not terrible
It's
at all.
terrible.
It's brilliant.
if you go into it,
Big
with
fan of
the
Dennis Hopper.
Yeah, if you go into it with the expectation
Oh, yeah.
that it's going to be just ridiculous, it's a great movie. And the show
The
is
show's insane.
the show is widely considered to be the best theme park show in the world
Yes.
of all time
Yes.
ever.
Yes.
And they've already said that they won't cannibalize anything,
Yeah.
reuse anything. So Waterworld's not going to happen.
And-
there.
From
but-
Florida.
But this is the thing.
Oh.
I cannot say that Waterworld is likely to happen if I apply what I've said about Shrek, what I've said about Lord of the Rings, because if any of those is a dead IP, Waterworld is a dead IP. Right?
Do you mean the multi-million pound to make movie that lost money for Universal?
It
Yeah.
was it was the most expensive movie during its time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It flopped
It
hard.
was like
And-
96 or something, mid 90s.
yeah.
It was, yeah.
And
It's a bloody great movie.
But did,
But
did the
like-
show opened in Beijing, right? The show is there in Beijing, and that opened in what, 2021?
now that is interesting. I mean, they might just love the cost.
Is it big in China?
I don't think
maybe
so.
maybe it's of cultural significance.
They've got to do Bond. We
But
need Bond.
I mean, that's the thing, right? Because so
Yeah.
Bond has been spoken about. It's been spoken about in the media. It's been spoken about by us. It's been spoken about all over the place. I think it's one of those things that they will probably want to happen. That being said, God, they could get it so wrong.
They
they could.
could.
And Bond is a bit of a Marmite franchise these days as well.
I'm not a fan, if I'm honest. Not a
Like
fan.
so grew up, they were on Sundays.
Yeah,
Every Sunday there was a Bond film on,
Yeah.
right? So if I was at my grandparents, Bond was on, right? And then obviously you get the Daniel Craig times, and those movies are completely different, right?
because he's going to move with the
Yeah,
with the times and the technology,
I like Casino Royale, great movie, right?
Mhm.
It's a great movie. Now I went back and I dipped into one of the older ones. It was Goldfinger, and I started watching it. I was like, oh my God, I can't watch this.
That's because why? He
I was-
too woke.
It was no, it wasn't that, man. It was
Bond is
thrown out
about
the
no,
woke.
no, it
Getting-
wasn't that. It was
shagging the women,
no,
snogging them at the end,
yeah,
blowing shit up,
that's. It wasn't.
shooting people.
It was. It wasn't.
That's all you need, right?
Yeah, but it was just so. It was just a bit crap. Now I know that's an unpopular
They're
take,
cheesy
right?
they're cheesy as
But
hell.
like I watched it. I thought, I actually don't get it. Like I get now why they had to make Casino Royale, because if they kept making this shit, it'd be dead. Now, but the thing is, at the moment we're in a world where we don't actually have a James Bond.
No, I'm sure
yeah,
they're making
right?
one.
Somewhere. But like it's again, that might be one of those where time will tell if that franchise has legs. If they find a new Bond and he's unbelievable and the movies do great.
Well, let me ask you this: name me a British action IP that can
Austin Powers.
pull on a stage.
By Canadian comedian.
Yeah.
What's
Also featured in Shrek. But no,
what's Mr. Bean? What was the one he did with the Johnny English?
Johnny
English.
English. Yeah.
Could we get a Johnny English action zone to watch a show?
I'm good.
No.
Like there isn't one, right? So it has
I
to
know,
be
it has
Bond.
to be Bond, yeah.
It has to be Bond, but
There's
it's
nothing
such
else.
a potential banana skin. So
Although if you've seen the Bourne show in Orlando, that's incredible. And you could probably compare Bourne to Bond to a degree.
like New Bond to Bourne, like New Bond is inspired by Bourne, right?
Yeah.
And I think it, like, if we get Bond, I would see it in that format rather than
An
the
outdoor arena.
open air,
Yeah.
you know, kind of Waterworld style performance. But might be wrong. I mean, it could work because, you know, you think of like the Indiana Jones shows, right? Disney ones, like they are like that's a bit more of a similar vibe. It's a bit camp, action, adventure sort of situation. I don't know, and that's open air. That's quite, you know, big set pieces. All right, Bond out of 10. How likely?
8.
8.
7.
I'm going to go 8 too. Not necessarily what I want to see, but I think it's probably quite likely.
Yeah.
Which that's about 7.66 out of 10.
Maths.
Love that.
But let's be honest, Back to the Future's not British. Jurassic Park's not British.
No.
Jaws is not British.
No. Minions.
Minions are not British.
Paddington.
is.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it could be complete.
Harry
Yeah,
Potter,
that's
Lord
just-
of the Rings is.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you know, the guys from New Zealand are like they're trying to grab that
Oh,
with
God,
their,
no,
they
they're not-
got
they're
their
not having
fingernails in
Tolkien.
that.
Back off.
Well, yeah. Right, last but not least,
Yeah.
J Park.
Give it to me. If they wanted to make the entire Universal UK Jurassic Park themed, I would be okay with it.
100%.
Yeah, I'll be well happy with for
100%.
Jurassic Park area.
Like that. There is just something just so
Dinosaurs, man. Dinosaurs.
It's
Who doesn't love
dinosaurs.
it?
Ever
And-
since you're born.
It's the
Like-
first thing. It's your first enthusiastic passion, isn't
Exactly.
it?
And do you know what, like,
Dinosaurs.
You're sitting there as a 2-year-old, you're watching TV, fucking hell, there's a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Boom, that's
Bang.
it. for the
good
rest
God,
of
it's
your
a
life.
monster and it was real.
But this
Yeah,
is like, do
give me
you
it.
remember like
Purple.
when
fucking
people started
dinosaur.
talking about when people started talking about how things were meta, right? Do you remember that when people started saying, "Oh, that's meta"?
What?
Because it's like a meaning inside a meaning, right, or something like that. Jurassic Park was the first meta theme park land where you are going into a theme park land that's themed like a theme park.
Yes.
That's a themed like a theme park that has dinosaurs in it. So you're in a theme park that's themed like a theme park that's got dinosaurs in it.
Yes.
It's
Themed-
like a
themed
thing
to
inside a
theme
thing
park.
inside. Yeah. So it's like a real kind of, but that whole Spielberg Crichton thing in the early 90s was nuts. The
Yeah.
whole thing was such dynamite
Yeah.
that they actually designed the ride in Hollywood before the
Yes.
movie came out.
Yep, they were
and
that
started building
confident.
it
They were
before
that
they were
confident.
like, mate, this is going to be
We've
fucking
got a
unbelievable.
hit on our hands,
Yeah.
and they did.
Definitely.
And that original movie is like I could watch it just for Goldblum,
Oh, sexy
Oh,
Goldblum.
yeah, Jeff Goldblum.
Oh, yeah.
mate. Yeah.
Sexiest man alive, wasn't he?
Honestly,
Back then.
Honestly, get him
Still-
talking
still
about
is today.
chaos theory or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'd let him drip water down my hands.
Have you like this is like a bit of a tangent. have you seen like The World According to Jeff Goldblum or something?
Yeah,
like
it was
that?
awful.
No.
You didn't like it.
I did not. It was just let's let Jeff Goldblum talk nonsense for half an hour.
I absolutely loved it. It's on Disney Plus. If you haven't watched it, maybe it's just a window into my mental state.
Maybe your
because
Goldblumsons.
because I watched it and I thought this is sensational TV because it was Jeff Goldblum talking about trainers for half an hour, just but like doing it all like as if he was like Fred Astaire in a movie, like skipping around the place, a bit of tap dancing, a little bit of jazz hands. I mean, it was like the whole thing was just so fucking nuts. But I mean, anyway, good Jeff Goldblum. But back on it, Jurassic Park.
Yes.
Do we even need to
10
give
out
it?
of 10.
Yeah, like
11 out of 10. 12
Right.
out of 10.
Oh yeah.
How high
it's
can we go?
If I was to bet my house on it, it would be on that area. Like if you look at the concept art, we've got what appears to be a big old green roller coaster that
yes,
spans half the width of the park.
Flying Dinosaur.
I think that's going to be some sort of Intamin coaster. I think like our
Right.
Velocicoaster, but maybe minus the launch.
Oh, do you think it's going to be?
Oh, I hope it doesn't
because
have a
we got,
launch.
no, because we got like I think
I like a good
we got
old-fashioned
Back to the Future.
I think it'll be
A train hill.
Yeah.
And so in my mind, I'm thinking like we've got Back to the Future. That is going to be your Intamin launch coaster,
It's a launch coaster,
right?
without doubt.
And I think that will be an Intamin launch, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it will be. Now, the one that's in Jurassic Park, that green one that's kind of snaking over the lake a little bit.
Yep.
If you look at the contours of it, the way it moves, the way the track twists, it looks to me to be either an invert, so where you're sat below the track, or a flying coaster.
No, I don't think it's an invert. Because
You're not
if
convinced?
you look there, you
No.
can clearly see the cars on top.
Okay, so it
Trains on
could
top.
be a flying coaster because that
And-
right there is a helix, and you could
It-
be on top of the track at that particular moment.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
will fight you in the street over this one.
You don't think so?
No. It looks to me like
What do
it's
you
a
reckon?
B&M or an Intamin sit down. Where that helix is over the water looks like it could be some sort of very intense inline twist like we get on Velocicoaster, like Mosasaurus
Yeah.
roll.
Yeah.
Obviously, I know as much as you do, but
Right,
that's
well,
just,
yeah. I mean, that's the fun of it, right?
exactly.
I mean, it could be a Incredible Hulk clone.
Oh, let's not have another one of those. Good lord, they have one of those in Beijing themed to Transformers.
Yeah,
We do not need another one.
What's it called? The
Decepticoaster.
Decepticoaster. Yeah.
Love the pun.
Yeah.
We don't need another. And
No.
there's next to that coaster, we've got a hell of a ride.
This
show building.
I was going to ask you about this. So, the talk of the town, because people are looking at the concept art and they're matching images with photo evidence of what's in Beijing. People are going, Jurassic World Adventure. But is it?
Well, if you think about it, Jurassic World, the film, came out in what, 2015? The ride's going to be 16 years old by the time this opens. We've got the new series with the guy from Bridgerton, and ScarJo is out at the moment. We've got another one of those coming out in a couple of years. Will it be same tech? Because I would love a scoop ride,
Yeah.
aka Spider-Man and Transformers uses the same tech.
Yeah.
Give me one of those. I don't care what it is,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, it lends itself well to obviously Jurassic, but basically can't imagine it being Jurassic World. It's the middle of the trilogy. It probably will-
different theme,
yeah,
different setting. Because I think the thing people talk about that ride and they're not like buzzing about it being Jurassic World Adventure, right? They're buzzing about it being a ride in which you are chased by a life-size, what appears to be running dinosaur,
The
right?
tech behind that ride's insane.
It is mental, right? And that's what's exciting. So it doesn't. I think to a lot of us, it doesn't really matter.
Just give me something like that.
Just
Whether it's Jurassic World or Jurassic Rebirth or whatever.
take that,
Give me.
call it whatever you like. You know,
Take that.
yeah.
Do you want to be
Get out
chased
the
by
ride.
Gary
Get
Barlow?
Gary Barlow to do the soundtrack.
While he's chasing after you?
Yeah.
with his teeth dripping with blood.
Hey, a massive 20-foot Barlow. Well, right, okay. And just to kind of complete that little segment, there are what appear to be a couple of little miniature drop towers that I've seen.
Yeah, they'll be mid-sized family. They're not going to be like frog hoppers, I imagine, but
No.
they'll be sort of family size.
Yeah, I mean, like maybe Doctor Doom.
or I would maybe even what's the one at Chessington, Croc Drop. Maybe
Yeah,
something around that
so
size.
sort of 100-foot-ish drop towers.
Yeah.
I did the one at Gulliver's Land in Milton Keynes.
Or the JCB one.
I don't know what it
It's
was.
like
but
a
it
little
goes up
Jason.
about 10 feet and then drops you.
Yeah.
It's so
Nice.
scary.
Yeah, not a fan.
No,
Oh, so
no,
you'll-
it's fine. It's fine.
yeah.
We'll have to pick that up in the next one because I
Yes.
worked at Gulliver's Land, but that's a whole nother story.
I
Yes,
think
yeah.
we should cover in a future episode the local theme park landscape as it stands and
We should.
how that looks to change and evolve.
Yeah, there's a lot to talk
Yeah.
about. With
Gulliver's,
that as
we've got Wicksteed.
well. Puy de
Yeah.
Foo's on the horizon.
Well, that is true, as well as all of the Merlin antics.
Oh, Merlin.
Anyway, I
Right.
think we've
Is that it?
Yeah, I
Have
mean,
we
we've
done
Been a long,
worked our way around the concept
podcast
art,
this time.
right?
Who opened this podcast?
It was me.
It was
shall I
Mike.
close it?
You can close
Well,
it.
it's like a
Bye. No, okay. I should do it. So, yes, thank you very much for listening. If you want to listen to future episodes, we've got the Facebook. We've got the hovering over buttons that he's not pressing. There we go. Oh, God. That was worth the wait. So, yes, we are on YouTube. We are on Spotify. We are on Apple. We are on all those good platforms. If you want to follow us, we are all there. We also have our individual socials. Mine is Universal Studios Great Britain Updates.
and mine is I'm Lawrence. It's Universally Bedford. Also, while you're looking for our podcast, don't forget to give it a cheeky 5 stars. Apparently, that sort of thing is really helpful to the.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, you can rate your podcast 5 stars. If you're not sure to see if it works, tell you what,
Just try.
open your podcast app
Give it a go.
and look for the bit where it says stars, and it only works if you choose 5. So if you press 5 right now and then submit,
It worked.
Magic.
see that
That's
magic,
amazing.
and you just did something that
Did
put
some
a
cash
smile
just fall out of the
on
sky
our-
into your pocket?
but it put a smile on our face, so we're grateful for that. Anyway, that's enough about that.
And finally, I'm Andy from Project Universal, the number one. That's all I need to say.
Oh, boo.
Now, we all do our own thing. I waffle. Mike obviously does factual stuff, and Lawrence is somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, I do a bit of I suppose I'm the kind of the
You're the
Daily
eye candy.
Mail of-
You're the eye candy, the whole outfit.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, that's kind. Well, it's I'm so glad this is an audio format.
Yeah.
So there we go. Yeah.
Leveled.
We are episode 3 is
Yes.
done. By the time we release the next one, there's every chance that they would have broken ground on Universal Studios.
And if they
UK.
haven't, we have.
Yeah.
Get in there, lads.
Yes,
Yeah.
with our plastic spades. So,
We're going to plastic. We're taking a metal spade, mate.
Oh,
I
yeah.
ain't messing around.
oh yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, I'm
Don't cut
going to
corners.
make some castles out of mud.
Yeah.
Mud
You bring a
castles.
bucket, your little plastic
I
bucket.
wasn't going to, mate.
Little pink bucket.
Yeah.
Right. I'll see you there. See you next
Yeah.
time.
All
Let's
right.
wrap it up.
See you later, guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.